Parla, nen?
Hello. Hola, va bé? Va bé?
Sí.
Ok. Ahí. Hola.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay. Just a moment.
It's a little bit too bright.
Hello. Morning. Well, just a moment. Hello. Hello. Hola. Good morning. Moment. We start. Okay. Morning. Hello. Hello. ¿Cómo te Maite? Molt bé. Okay. Start. Yes, please. Microphone.
Hi, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. I hope the sound is good.
Morning.
And, I have muted everybody. These microphones, closed microphones, yes?
Yes.
Today we will talk about fruits. Then we must begin with mixing. We have not finished it the other day. We have explained how to say a place, the glaze. And today, just a few things
Yes.
about mixing, yeah, and just a few things. And then we will talk about fruits, okay? Then I change the camera, then it's better the other one.
Okay. Well, you can see the water is in the glaze, but look, it's like okay. You can put a little more, but now nothing special.
Nothing special. We have not explained it before because we think everybody knows how to mix the glaze. But just a few tips. Remember, 600 milliliters per 1 kilo of 600 milliliters water, 1 kilo of dry material. Yeah, more or less, like yogurt.
Okay. So not necessarily too much. Now I use 80.
This number 80. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not necessary more.
No. If you want, you can use 100.
The blenders are not so strong. Are for eggs, not for ceramic.
For example, you can use ilmenite, but this is not powder. It's
It's
like a sand.
like sand. Yeah.
Yeah?
It-
What happens? It's impossible to use 80, but the
yes, all the ilmenite stay here.
okay.
Yeah.
But you can
use all the glaze and
And
later add the ilmenite.
or
It's better if you have ilmenite or rutile in powder.
but
Yeah, but if it's like sand, then you must do like that.
you can get beautiful effects with rutile like sun. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is nothing special. Okay.
No, it's just to show you, but it's nothing special. Number 80 is enough. And then Jose,
I have this.
this you can do like that with a hand. If not, this is easy. Yeah.
Not fast. But this is nothing. Oops. Okay. One.
Okay.
What happens? I prefer use, if you prefer 1 kilo, maybe this container is too big, but it's better. But if you use like this, what happens?
Yeah, you need.
If you use the brooch, you all the glaze, some components are more heavy, and these components go down. And later, you must put the brooch in the bottom and take the glaze. With this is more easy, okay? But
Yeah,
the glaze
is just a few centimeters of glaze,
Yeah.
but all is similar.
Yeah.
If not, in the top, there are some components of the glaze, and in the bottom, others that are heavy and go down. You understand? Then it's for that Jose say this is better. Bigger pot and with less glaze.
Okay.
Yeah?
This is
Okay,
nothing.
it's nothing special. The other day we showed you how to apply the glaze, and that's all.
Okay. The other one?
Yeah. You have questions about the mixing glazes, but it's nothing special. Yeah.
Okay. Today I will talk about fruits. We will talk about fruits. I use 6 or 7 different fruits. And we will talk about the four fruits. Okay? 3110, 413, 644, and 15103. But there are others too.
Yeah.
This is one sodium fruit
one
working.
fruit.
This is CQ3, another Spanish fruit working too. This is F75.
65.
65. I don't know the composition, but working very well.
Yeah.
And this is another from German,
fruit. We doesn't know the composition.
but working.
Yeah. You can try with the fruits. You can try. Here we will talk just about the fruits that Jose use more.
Okay.
And that gives maybe better results. But you can work with others. Maybe sometimes it's difficult for us to find this fruit, and for that we work with others. Yeah, but you can try. You must try.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a lot of fruits that works perfect with crystalline. Yeah. Somebody asked about the CMC. Jose add the CMC in powder. Yeah. In the glaze. Yeah. In powder. If you put in powder, you add with the solid materials. Yeah. If it's liquid, you can add 2 or add later. Yeah. This is the CMC that Jose used.
Okay. This one, but it's not too much thin. Okay, but this is one. It's working. No problem. Another thing.
Okay, another thing. This is
usually the sodium fruits. The sodium is the fruit have a lot of sodium. Sometimes the fruit, if the bag is open, the fruit like a stone.
see, this is fruit. This is 644 fruit.
What happens?
It's like a rope.
When
No.
yes, like a stone. Look. What happens? Sometimes this happens. Usually, I take when I buy the bag, I put the fruit in small containers of plastic.
Plastic
5
containers.
kilos.
Yeah.
Okay, and I open one container and I spend
Use all and then
close.
close.
But if not, the fruit take the water, and later it's like
And then it's very difficult to work with that.
yeah.
And a lot of people has problems with that.
There is a solution. You must take the hot water and put the fruit in the hot water. Okay,
Yeah.
but be careful. If you take the fruit like a stone and you put in hot water and mixing, and you use this water for the glaze with the same say, later it's like a room. You must white the like what was ready.
Yeah, you must then you take 644 fruit like this, put with hot water, mix, and then wait. And when the water is cold, then you can mix with the other composition of the glaze. Yeah,
Okay.
but not when the water is hot. If you put
Hot water.
yes, you can use a ball mill if you want, but it's not necessary for the fruit 644. It's not necessary a ball mill. No, just hot water and it works. Yeah,
Very hot.
but you must wait. If the don't put CMC in hot water. Yeah,
But later
it's
it's
only
impossible to. Okay, it's like a room, because. Okay.
yeah, it's not easy to work when the fruit is like that. Then it's better if you buy the fruit and you put
The fruit
in the yeah.
bags 5 kilo, 5 pounds. Okay.
And the
you
amounts of all the elements that you need is in the recipes. In each recipe, you has the amount of 644, the amount of CMC, the amount, all is there. Then you take the recipe, you mix all, then you apply. Yeah.
Okay.
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 No, no son eso. Now we will show you a PowerPoint presentation with fruits.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, this one. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here are our suppliers. For sometimes people ask where we can buy, or you can buy in Spain or in Netherlands. Here the different fruits, and just a note: the fruit 1510 is the same than BTR 1009. Sorry.
This fruit is the ferro fruit, but it's Europa fruit, Europe. Okay, I think in United States it's impossible to get this one.
But you can ask.
Oh, sorry.
The
Okay.
BTR 109, yeah, and here our suppliers, Ampere and Visual Ceram. You can buy, and in Netherlands, Keramicos. You can send a mail, you can buy, but it's expensive to send, sure, but you can buy.
Okay.
If not, you must ask to your suppliers. Yeah? Here, fruit comparison. We talked a little bit on Monday about it.
every feed with every feed you can get different things. Okay, the 3110 is the more popular. 413. I don't use too much this one. I don't like it too much, but you can get. The 644 is the more simple feed, but you can see just sodium, alumina, and silica. What happened with the feed? The colors are, the backgrounds are very clean. The glazes are more clean, but sometimes the crystals are a little flat. Okay, and the last one is the more easy to use.
Yeah, it's 1510, and remember, it's the same than the other one we talked about, the other ferro BTR. Yeah.
Okay, now.
Why these fruits and not other fruits? Because you need. Okay, I do like that. Jose, don't in the plates a commercial glaze you can use in the other side. Jose in the bowls he usually do a glaze, a crystalline glaze outside and a black commercial glaze inside. But you can choose, or if it's a plate very flat, if you don't like to put a glaze outside, it's not a problem. We will show you later different possibilities. Yeah. Okay. You need a very fluid glaze. And alkalis are the strong base fluxing oxides. Then a glaze with sodium is good. Yeah? A saturation of zinc is also required because if not, you can do crystalline. Yeah? Then it's for that, for the composition of these glazes, that these ones works for crystalline. Yeah. Here is just a few information. The first one. 3110.
Okay, this is the more easy to get in many countries. In Australia, I have another name, 4110, but it's very easy. And this one, working well with the stoneware body and porcelain bodies, working very well in oxidation and reduction firings. One day I will talk all the lesson about the reduction firings, and I use 80% of the glazes, the 3110, okay? Work very well with pigments, and you can mix with 644 and 413, okay?
Yeah. Now we will show you two basic recipes of 3110, yeah? One is a translucent glaze, and the other one opaque glaze, yeah?
Okay, with translucent glaze, you can use oxide or carbonate, the colors you can see here. You must put the colorants. These feeds are translucent without color, okay?
Yeah.
And with opaque, you must use carbonates better.
Yeah.
Okay, why? If not, in some parts, the carbonate is more easy for dissolve in the glaze. Okay, if you use oxides with opaque glazes, maybe in some parts you have different colors in some parts.
Yeah, you can try if you can mix both oxides and carbonates, but it's just indication to get the better results, maybe. Yeah, and remember, this is the basic, the base glaze without colors. Then you must add the colors. Yeah.
No. And another thing, you can see here, when you have one opaque recipe with titanium, you must put less silica.
Less silica and more titanium, and then that gives opaque glaze.
Okay, here you can see the silica, the amount is bigger and the titanium is less. Okay, if not, what happens? You will have hypernucleation and dirty background if you use too much silica. Okay, it's not necessary. It's necessary less silica. Now
here is mixing two fruits, yeah, and
Some
the same,
examples.
the
Okay.
same. One is translucid, and on your right, opaque glaze, yeah, mixing fruits,
Okay.
just to get
Example.
different possibilities. With that, you can work, yeah. Here's some examples of the
3110.
3110, yeah. 3110 give this kind of crystals, yeah.
For reduction is the best one. Okay, we'll see when next.
The next days, yeah.
Okay.
Another one, 413, yeah.
Be careful. This fruit.
Yes, yes. It's better if you add the like Jose, the CMC in powder, yeah. It's very interesting. This gives a clean and very nice crystals.
But be careful. If you use this fruit with the stoneware body, will broken. Sure. 100% of pots will be
Broken.
Okay.
It's very strong glaze, very strong fruit. Then you must use with porcelain.
Okay. And this one working very nice for reduction firings too, and mixing well with 3110. And
1510.
you can use with 6442 too, but it's nothing interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there are a lot of possibilities. It's just explaining the best ones. Yeah. Here, two basic recipes. Again, the same. On your left, a translucid basic recipe, and on your right, opaque basic recipe. And the same, you must add the oxides or carbonates for the colors.
Okay.
And here again, mixing fruits. On your left, translucid. On your right, opaque. Yeah, but mixing 413 with other fruits. Yes.
This working very well. This one. You can get these fruits. This working very well. Okay. Some examples.
Here's some examples. These are in reduction firing.
Yes. Los dos. Okay. This is with ilmenite. This one, ilmenite. You will see. You will show you the recipe, and this one is with titanium.
Yes, we will show you in the next days other recipes and
fire shadows.
Yeah. Thanks. 644. Okay. This fruit is the copy of an ancient fruit of the Gusa. And if you have the book or some recipes from Peter Isley, you can see he was working a lot with 644. Substitute of 413, we doesn't know.
Penco or general fruit 106.
Yeah, you can try. But you have the composition. Ask to your supplier. Yeah. Then 644 works really well with stoneware, but not very, very, very well with porcelain. It's better with stoneware, this one. This is the fruit that Jose used with Galaxy Glaze.
The crystal.
What crystal? Yes, you can get different crystals with different fruits. Is depending the shape of the crystal is not about the fruit. Is about, yes, a little bit, but not about the fruit. It's more about the temperature. Then on Monday we will talk about the shape of the crystals. Yeah. Then 644 need much temperature. Yeah,
usually called 12 or 11. Okay.
Yes, stoneware with porcelain sleeve. Always, when Jose says stoneware, that means a stoneware with a porcelain sleeve. Yeah, okay. Always. Never, never, never. Only a stoneware. Yeah. Okay. Here you have the same, two different recipes. Yeah.
Yeah. With this fruit, you will have the big crystals.
Yeah, the bigger crystals are with 644. Yes, maybe you can get, but we are just explaining with the experience of Jose, with the stoneware or mixing fruits or the materials here that he is working. Yeah.
White no only stoneware, but the repos porcelain is for close the porosity of the
Yes,
stoneware.
we talked about it on the first day. It's because if not, you can get hypernucleation. Yeah.
What happens if you put porcelain lip on the stoneware? You close the porosity. Okay, it's close, more close, and later the glaze and the crystal, the material can travel for the glaze. You know.
Yeah. The crystalline is like is like yes, magnetic. Yeah, you know, it's like trying to make a crystal, a mineral in a piece inside the kiln. Then the material must travel to make the crystal. Yeah. Porcelain body to throw, no, or ¿cómo es diu?
Sí, the molds.
Or with molds, no. It's just the body. Then the way you work with is not important. Yeah, it's not important if it's hand thrown or not. Yeah. Then again, one translucent and one opaque. Yeah. And here 644 mixed with other fruits is the same. On your left, translucent recipe, and on your right, opaque one. Yeah, mixing 644 with others.
The 644 is very easy to use, but sometimes the crystals are very flat, big, but nothing special. You know, if you use mix with 3110, the crystal will be more nice. Okay,
yeah.
But these ones, the crystals are too big. Be careful.
Yeah.
This one, maybe 20 centimeters. One crystal, but you can use.
Then if you know that 644 gives very, very big crystals, you know maybe you don't need in the firing schedule to give a very, very long hold. Yeah. But we will talk about temperatures next day. Yeah. But it's an idea.
So example is 644.
Jose used a lot 644 for galaxy glaze and variations of the galaxy. Yeah.
Okay, you can see. Okay.
Then another one, 1510. This fruit is very interesting. Yeah. Remember, it's the same that BTR 109. Yeah.
This is ferro fruit. BTR is ferro.
Yeah. You can mix this with 644 or 413. Yeah. Don't mix with 3110. Jose, try it and don't gives nice results. Yeah. You can work with oxidation or reduction firing. Yeah. And in stoneware with a slip of porcelain or only with porcelain. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, some recipes.
Some basic recipes. With
yes,
this
be
fruit.
careful with this fruit. Has zinc in the composition. Be careful. Usually the amount of zinc.
Less zinc in these recipes because the fruit has zinc in the composition. Yeah.
Okay. Be careful. If not, sometimes too many little crystals.
And then hypernucleation, you can get these problems. Yeah. And here, basic recipes mixing with other fruits. The same on your left, a translucent, on your right, opaque glaze. Yeah. Why we are talking about translucent and opaque glazes?
Well, are different. They are very different. What happens with the translucent? I explain. You can use oxides or carbonates in opaque carbonate. And what happens with this? If you use translucent glazes, usually with the nickel is different. But usually, if you use cobalt, will be blue background and blue crystals. If you use opaque glazes, you can get more contrast in the background in the crystals. Okay, usually the background is more pastel colors. maybe brown,
maybe more soft. Yeah,
opaque. Yes.
you get it. The amount of titanium. It depends of the recipe.
But
Yeah,
sometimes 6% is opaque glaze.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think minimum 6%, then is opaque. But you can add more.
Another thing interesting, when you use gas kilns in oxidation, working better the opaque glazes than translucent glazes. I don't know why. Okay, I think the atmosphere, the kiln, maybe it's neutral, it's not oxidation, it's neutral, and working better the opaque glazes. Okay.
Yeah, you can try. And when you are doing slips for pigments,
Yeah, you might
stains,
use,
then you must use a translucent glaze, never an opaque glaze.
but if you spend money for stains, but the stain is very expensive, and you put on one opaque glazes, we covered all the red, you know.
We will talk about it too, but it's just to understand why it's important to know if you are doing an opaque glaze or a translucent glaze.
Okay, with 1510, I use this fit for a similar galaxy too. Okay.
Yes, one of the variations of the galaxy.
And this is very interesting. It's ojo de tigre, eye of tiger, no?
Yeah, like a tiger eye. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Sí.
This is a reduction. Yeah, reduction.
Ilmenite and rutile. I will show you the recipe.
Yes, we will give you all the recipes on the next days. Yeah, but now it's important to understand what you are doing, and then you can work better.
This one, for example, this is a mix. 413 1510 frit, 2 frits. Okay. If you use just this one, the crystal will be more dark. Okay. If you mix, you can get different things. Interesting.
Okay. Thank you. Using different frits in the same. Sorry, no time to read all. Sorry. You can repeat the question.
Look, esto.
Jose will talk again about the bodies.
This is a stone one. What happens? I have this one is possible. This one is possible. Okay?
Okay.
Two different bodies. Okay.
This is porcelain and this is stoneware body.
Usually the porcelain is no porosity. When the porcelain get con 6, will close. Okay? And the glaze go down. Okay?
Is what we need with crystalline, yeah?
Usually with porcelain, the colors are more clean. If you want to do one white, will be more white. Why? The clay, the walls, the clay is closed, and
no interact between the clay and the glaze. Yeah, okay. The body and the glaze don't interact with porcelain usually.
Right.
Yeah.
If you spend too much time forget the pitch temperature, yes. Okay, the peak.
And the importance of using different frits is the results. The importance is the results. Which result are you looking for? Then you try, and we just are giving you different possibilities. Yeah, that works, and then you must try. Yeah. Then about porcelain and stoneware.
What happens?
With the stoneware, there are a porosity.
Yeah.
And the body interact with the glaze. Yeah.
For it, if you want to get a beautiful white, if you put just stoneware,
then maybe it's not white. Maybe it's
milky.
Green, milky. Yeah, not nice.
If you put one layer of porcelain, will be better. But the porcelain is between the stoneware and the glaze. Do you know? It's una película.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
what happened? We will have more crystal. If you use the same recipe with a stoneware body, with porcelain and porcelain, in the stoneware will be more crystals. Why? You use porcelain for clothes, but it's not absolutely close. Okay, it's for
Yeah.
it's different.
And if there are porosity, yeah, then the zinc, the mineral stop here and stop in every porous, and then you have a lot of crystals. Yeah.
With the porcelain, you will have less. Okay,
Yeah.
but for galaxy, for example, I will talk about this another day. If you want with porcelain, always the backgrounds are more clean. Why? The glaze no interact with the body. With the stoneware, yes. So the glaze takes some component of the clay, maybe alumina, maybe something. Okay.
Yeah. Then
and later you will have the background with more crystals.
And Jose, don't apply the slip of porcelain on leather body. No. When it's dry, here spray one layer. Dry, no biscuit.
No.
Just a very, very, very thin layer of porcelain.
Okay.
About fritz, boro. The boro gives dirty sometimes. Then it's for that we use one fritz and not others. Yeah. And about the temperatures you are asking for, on the next day we will talk about firing schedule. Yeah. Jose apply with spraying.
Yeah.
Then it's better dry. If you can do with leather body, but take care because sometimes the piece can collapse.
Yes, for example.
Yeah. And about red stains, we will talk about it one day. Yeah, but not now. To don't mix. We are talking step by step. Yeah.
This, for example, is humid. Okay. Now you can put it with I don't know, ¿cómo se dice la lata?
Yes, with dipping. Yeah.
Yes, you can use dipping, but be careful. All the parts will be. We must stay humid. If you have some parts dry, later in the dry parts you will have problems. Be careful. Okay. If you do pots like this, you must cover it with a plastic bag. And humid, and later you can dip it.
Yeah, because if one part is dry, the other are humid, then don't work and you have problems in the pieces. Yeah.
It's better with the spray is more easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Jose, again, just explain how to get the best results for Jose. Maybe you get other systems, yeah? And which is the best system? The one works better for you, yeah?
Okay, but what happened with the spray? With the spray, all these more homogeneous, you know?
You can't store glazes with CMC. CMC is organic. Then smell, yeah? It's not good to store glazes prepared. It's better if you mix, apply, fire, and that's all. It's better. But
okay. You must know how many glaze you need for your kiln. Maybe in my kiln, 200 liters, 2 kilos. It's okay. Okay. The other kiln is 400 liters. I need 3 kilos and a half. I prepare 3 kilos and a half, and I glaze it. It's enough.
Yeah, it depends of the kiln. Is the experience. Yeah.
Okay, and some glazes need more layer, but the thickness is different.
If you would like to apply the CMC later, you can do that, but make sure the glaze are closed, nothing goes inside, and then you must mix again before applying, because remember, sometimes copper, for example, goes down, and ilmenite or rutile in sand go down. Then if you apply like this, never you can get the same results doing that. Yeah, you must take care about it.
Okay.